My son's name is Michael. He turns 4.
Picture being him right now. What do you think he's thinking?
Mind blown. Probably the best birthday he's ever had. Probably. I'm not sure how we're going to top that one. Might have dug myself a deeper hole than I wanted to. I'm sure he'll be talking about it, and I know he'll be wanting to watch any videos that I have on my phone so we can, watch the car over and over and over. So, yeah, I'm sure he's just ecstatic, I'm sure. It reminds me of myself a little bit when I was a kid. Just brings back the memories of, watching him run around doing probably the same thing that I did, but having my parents watch me do. So it's great to be able to pass down just things that you had as a child to your kid and watch your kid enjoy it. I don't even know.
Happy birthday, Michael!
Awesome.
So I always liked it. I had got the belt buckle when I was a kid, and I had the calendar, and had the VHS. I rented it all the time. It was a snowball effect for me, starting from seeing it as a kid to meeting these guys and realizing, wow, I can actually be a Ghostbuster too, and not just enjoy the movie all these years. So it's a passion, I guess. I like to buy cars and go entertain people. So that's all what you like to do. This is what I like to do. So, and to raise money for a great cause and keep families with their kids when they're sick, it's just worth every penny and every minute.
It is about charity, and it's about donation and the cause and just like helping others. I mean, dressing up and going out and just like saying hi to people is great, but whole underlying layer of like giving back and caring about kind of others and what they're doing, I think that's pretty special.
When you have the ecto, even if the siren isn't on and the lights aren't on, people freak out. They know what it is. Kids know as well. Like they totally know what it is, and they'll run right over. If we just quickly stop for a pit stop, because sometimes we'll just take this to run errands and stuff, and people just flock and they just have to take pictures, and we have to factor in extra time. So it's like everyone knows what it is. It brings everyone together. It's something that everyone just loves. There's nothing bad about Ghostbusters, just everyone loves it. It brings people together, and to use it for a good cause is the other thing that I think is an extra little bonus with this group.
It's great just seeing the Ghostbuster stuff, but then when they find out why we do it, other than for the love of the movie and the franchise, it just makes them even happier. And we get people all the time, how can we donate? And we tell them go on our Facebook page, and we have a link on there, and you can directly to Ronald McDonald House. You can donate right on our Facebook page. The flight suits, I mean, you can do the whole thing for under $100, so it's, you can be fairly authentic. Just to dress like this isn't real expensive. I've always been a person, when I do something, I do it as big and loud as I can, so you don't have to go buy a car.
I'm much more of a Ghostbuster on a budget. So I made a proton pack that is just literally from scrap. And it took me about 2 years to build, but it was just, again, my passion for it. I got really good blueprints from gbfans.com and was able to do all that stuff on my own. If you're wanting to start off as a Ghostbuster, get one thing at a time. You can start off very small, very minimal, and work your way up. It's one of those things where the more you get, the more authentic it looks. But again, if you're on a budget, there's ways to get around that and make it work too, so that you can still do what we do.
The proton packs are the most expensive thing, but hey, I'm a cheapskate. I bought mine for $50. It looks all right. It does what it needs to do.
We're a franchise, and in order to do that and be allowed to do this, you actually have to get permission from Ghost Corps, which is the movie studio, and they can kick you out and they can revoke your franchise. So we do take it serious, and we do try to promote the movie and the franchise.
We do have a real sense of responsibility with trying to be good role models with kids as well, because we do a lot of parties and stuff. And yeah, we want people to want to grow up to become a Ghostbuster, because they provide a service.
I think the best thing is just when you pull up in the car and the kids just go crazy and they love it, and you got the siren going, and it's just, that even gets me excited. And I'm a grown man, and so it's just the passion and instilling that passion in future generations.
Mix. I'm a little Vankman, a little Spangler.
There we go, yeah. Looks like you're sleeping on the job. I'm stands. I'm the big kid who's excited about everything. He's just always like at a 20, you know. Everything excites him, the equipment, the technology, the ghosts, just the adventure. He's just a big kid like they have in the Boogeyman episode.
Yeah, check this out. Push that button. I always liked Venkman. He was always my favorite, but I'm not really a Venkman. Actually, as I get older, I think I'm more of like a Ray or a Winston, maybe. Might be a Zeddemore.